show me you a champion. If you a champion, show me you a champion. Cause real champions move like champions. And real champions prove that they're champions. If you a champion, show me you a champion. If you a champion, show me you a champion. Cause real champions move like champions. And real champions prove that they're champions.
Wrestling Gremlins Clash of Champions reaction show. I am Bobby. I am here with Nick.
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Nothing, bro.
Broseph.
Yeah, Brokowski.
Oh my god. So yeah, man, what did you think of this pay-per-view tonight?
It started off really well, and then it ended kind of wonky.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I was expecting Triple H to come out the whole time, and nothing ever happened.
Everybody wanted Triple H to come out. Now it has to be Jericho, but I still think Jericho turns tomorrow night on Kevin Owens.
I think it's going to be longer than that. Did you get to see the Nia Jax versus Alicia Fox match?
No.
Yeah, neither did I.
I saw the highlights, and it looked like exactly what we thought was going to happen.
It looks like Alicia Fox got more moves in there.
Yeah. You can go back to the pre-show and watch it, but I was like, oh, shit, we missed that. Oh, darn.
Not really going to waste my time, you know. It's what I thought it would be. Nia Jax wasn't going to lose to Alicia Fox. So, did you have anybody over for your event, or did you just watch it with the wife?
Yeah, it was just the wife and me.
Oh, that's cool.
I started designing a Gremlin title belt.
Oh, my God.
So I'm going to put my drawing up on the Facebook, and if you guys listen or go to it, make me more, and I'll try to make one.
I love that idea.
I do too.
Yeah, man. I wasn't thoroughly impressed by the pre-show matches. I didn't get to watch it, you know, but like when I heard it was just Nia Jax versus Alicia Fox, I did not go out of my way. I started doing this whole Sunday barbecue at my house with everybody, and so I wasn't in any rush to watch it. I was like, I mean,
you got the shit job of shucking oysters.
Oysters? Tina ate oysters.
Yeah.
We actually had oysters. We actually had oysters. We had oysters, steak, and chicken, corn, and potato salad, I think. Yeah, no macaroni salad. And, yeah. It was cool. You know, it was fun. I got to use my new propane grill.
Oh, it's all about propane accessories.
But yeah, no, the thing that was kind of confusing about this, they've been building this whole Shining Stars and Enzo and Kaz, and they were nowhere to be found.
Yeah, well, I think that they realized they had enough on their plate already by the time that was starting to pick up. But they're like, we'll leave them off. I think the Shining Stars will be next for title going for us, just to be annoying. They're going to clear off Demolition's record. That's the only thing I can think of after Deny. I was like, there's no point now.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way. I'm pretty sure that they're going to do another match at Hell in the Cell. And if
Hell in the Cell match, because I really would like that.
It would be cool, and that would keep Xavier out of there, because that's what happened. He interfered in the match.
Yeah. Do we have a cage instead of a cage match? With Nicolas Cage as the referee. With Nickelback as the theme song.
Oh my god, I hate Nickelback.
Yeah. Right.
I heard Seth Rollins is getting a new theme song.
It's time for a new theme song.
I like this theme song.
Out of all the, it's funny you say theme song because I was noticing tonight, I miss pyro and intros. I'm sick of smoke. Everybody has smoke. I want some like fire.
I agree. I think that smoke works for some people. You know, say Finn Balor. I think that works for him. Or how the Brood came out with the fire and then started getting all smoky in there.
Still the best intro ever.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Brood's entrance. But yeah, we'll say Brock Lesnar. You need that explosion. You need those fireworks.
No, Jericho still has pyro.
Kane, he needs that fire. You know, like certain people need certain things. I don't think it should just be smoke and, you know, flashy lights.
So, but let's jump into this thing now that we've already said some of the grievances with it.
Yeah, the first match we had on the night was the New Day, your WWE Tag Team Champions, facing Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I'm not sure if they're the club, they're part of the club, or what they call them, but I'm going to just call
Are
them.
they doctors still?
I don't think so. I think they lost.
Are they disbarred? Do they lose their practicing license?
Yeah, they get practice.
Dana Brooks push.
They pushed on her for sure.
Oh, I don't think Carl Anderson's hot Asian wife would be happy about that.
Probably not.
No. Weird match. It was quick too. Like,
yeah, this and Kendrick and Perkins match were both very quick.
Yeah, I have my thoughts on that. That made me sad.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the club, like, or Anderson does, I don't know what the fuck they're called anymore, but
Let's go with the club. It's just easier.
we're going with the club, it's easier to say. They came out and they were kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah, they were very early.
Like, cool, club's going to win dominantly. New Day's going to go on a little break. They have to go find some new positivity, find a new gimmick, because they have exceeded Booty-O's. They make booty treats now online.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's gotten to there. So I was hoping they were going to win. Like, on a night of all the titles being on the line, one belt changed hands.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, that's
Very
fucking
true.
dumb.
Yeah. I thought the match was cool in the beginning. The club doing like the attacks really early was really cool. But being that they're faces, do you find it kind of odd that Xavier Woods used Francesca number 2 to hit? Who was it? Did he hit Carl Anderson?
No, he hits Gallows.
Okay, so he hits Gallows. That's more of a heel tactic. It's not they're not going to turn heel or anything. But do you think that's the way they should have done it?
It opens up for them to take the belts off of them at the next pay-per-view at Hell in a Cell, like you said. Because if the math's right, I think they'll break the record for Demolition because they hit 400 tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Or no, they hit 400 tonight.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 400 days. So they're close. So that's gonna happen. They should beat Demolition. Should beat them on the 390 or whatever the fucking end one would be.
That would be funny, but I don't.
Just one short. No, it will never happen.
The reason I think they're breaking Demolition's record or they're bringing them so much is because I'm not sure if both of them are, but I believe is it Darso that is suing WWE? One of the guys from Demolition.
Yeah,
he's suing them for the concussion protocol thing. So, I'm pretty sure they're just trying to wipe them out, which sucks because they probably had a chance to go to the Hall of Fame. But, if you're suing WWE, they're not going to want anything to do with you.
Nope. Like, bye.
But which kind of sucks because I was a big fan of Demolition as a kid.
Yeah, but those days are dead.
Yeah, it's kind of weird if you look at the teams that, we grew up with. Yeah, there was like all the Attitude Era stuff, but I got into it when I was 3 years old, so that's 27 years ago. I grew up on teams like the Legion of Doom and like, the Rockers and Demolition, the Bushwhackers and stuff like that. And now, you have a lot of teams. Like you had the Bushwhackers go in, but I know they've had a career other places, and a lot of people say they were a lot cooler other places. But do you really think the Bushwhackers should have been in the Hall of Fame over Demolition?
Yeah, but you got to think of how many of the tag teams, A, all the guys are still alive, B, haven't kind of badmouthed WWE because it's from back in the day, and C, would kind of even be around or want to. I feel like there's some people that are like, I don't really want to.
Yeah. Another thing, too, is as much as I like the Rockers, I don't think the Rockers should go in the Hall of Fame. I don't think Marty Jannetty was that great.
Yeah, but without Marty Jannetty, you wouldn't have Shawn Michaels.
I guess if they want to do it, they've had worse people go in there besides Marty Jannetty, but Marty Jannetty is not as bad as other people who've been in there, But you still have things like the barbershop window incident, that's legendary. So I guess if you want to put it in that aspect, I guess they deserve to be there. Shawn Michaels on his own is one of the best of all time, if not the best. So if you were to tie him in there with Marty Jannetty, I don't see how you don't put him in there if you've already put other teams like the Bushwhackers in there.
You know who can't really go in there is Doink the Clown.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's a bummer. But let's move along off the sad topics.
I was gonna say they should put in the Godwins.
Shit in the Godwins. At least Midian. That dude fucking said yes to everything. He did naked Midian.
Just for the sheer fact that they dropped Triple H in pig shit in that
Triple H into pig shit.
Yeah. Okay, the next match was T.J. Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. What do you think about T.J. Perkins' new entrance?
That thing fucking ruled.
Yeah, I was fan of it.
Oh, character select, max health. Oh shit. So I love that. I was like, dude, you got one of the best intros, but I didn't really like the match. It felt slow. It felt like somebody was like, you guys got to slow down. Don't try to do big spots. Don't try to make it crazy. Because I was like, you guys both can put on a way better match than this was. And I kind of really wanted Brian Kendrick to win, but I'm glad he headbutted him in the end.
Yeah, it actually gives them a storyline now, too. Not just like, we were in a tournament. That was like, you beat me, now I headbutted you in the fucking face. So.
Yeah. I even put Perkins' intro was 5 stars.
Oh, yeah. The only thing I didn't like about his intro was after the select player thing, it just says, TJ Perkins. Like, there was no craziness around it. It was just a yellow thing that says TJ Perkins and HP. They could have done a lot more flashy.
Thing of him, like, rolling on the screen, like, doing, they would have, like, the move select in Street Fighter 2 so you could see the specials.
Yeah.
Like, having him do that on the screen, like, all of his different moves, but in, like, 16-bit characters.
Yeah, I mean, it could be anything, It just, just having his name in there and the HP just in red and yellow letters. It just, that was the only thing I found bad about it. The song was sick. The beginning of it was sick. There's a lot of good things about it. So I think he has a really bright future. So if anybody thought he wasn't going to be pushed, I kind of have.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna beg to differ. His story's too good. He can tell a good story. Brian Kendrick, I think, is going to be the main heel of the cruiserweights.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he is perfect in that role. He even look at him like, yeah, you have to be a bad guy.
Yeah, he kind of is that veteran, and he has that heel thing going for him. And I like Brian Kendrick as a heel. He's good at it. He's cocky. He has the charisma to do so. He can do pretty much anything you need him to in that role. Who do you think takes the belt off T.J. Perkins?
Probably Rick Swann.
Rick Swann. Okay, Swann's cool. I like Swann. It's Rich Swann, by the way.
Whatever.
Also, I also think they'll have a lot of money later on invested in Cedric Alexander. People kind of know him for a little bit, and if what they do not know, he will show them. So he's a really good wrestler, and I think I think his mic work might need work, but his wrestling ability is really solid.
Yeah, but I mean, of all those guys, they're gonna need some kind of mic working skills. Graham Vitalik doesn't really. Well, he does do English promos, but doesn't necessarily have to.
I do have another person who I think will actually take the belt from him when he does come up.
Who?
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, but are they gonna come up as a tag team, or are they gonna come up singles?
They said that he's going to be part of the cruiserweight thing, so I'm not even sure if Tommaso Ciampa's coming up with him.
That sucks. But
they do.
I would like to see Tommaso Ciampa fight Samoa Joe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, him being down there, he's at least viable for a couple of fights against other people.
What do they call him, the Psycho Killer?
Psycho Killer, or the Sicilian Psychopath.
Okay, yeah. So, I like both those guys. They're both really talented wrestlers. They both know.
He'll probably be called, like, the High Five Thriller when he goes to Raw. So, yeah, see? It sucks in the PG.
Yeah, no, that's what we've talked about with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. It's like,
I was thinking about for later on the line, but Kenny Omega, Xavier Woods for the IC title one day would be very fun.
Oh, that would be video game references everywhere.
Let's move along.
But yeah, TJ Perkins does win with the leg bar, so he gets the win. Then he gets headbutted in the face by Brian Kendrick. Next match.
Cesaro.
Before this, it was funny. I hit up Wrestling Soup, and I asked him, I was talking to him really quick, and I was like, "Hey, have you noticed how the Twitter thing for WWE Clash of Champions is just WWE Clash? It's not the whole name, And I was like, I think it would be an issue if they try to abbreviate it because it'd be WWE COC. It'd be WWE Cock. So. So they couldn't really do that. So I could see why they did Clash. So it was funny.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, WWE, you're silly. But yeah, you had Cesaro versus Sheamus. Another thing I was talking about on Twitter. We've seen this twice before they did the best of 7. Then they do the best of 7, ends a fucking draw. Now they're going to have match 10. What is this about?
Wait. Match 10?
Well, they had a draw, so they had to finish it somehow. I'm assuming they're going to do it another match.
That would be 8.
No, because they've had 2 before. Remember, Cesaro beat him twice before they actually started doing the best of 7 series.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, man, that's a lot of matches.
I don't know. It was the best match of the night.
Yeah, no, they finally
the
did something.
shittiest way. Because I don't think it was supposed to end that way. I'm still waiting to see if that was like a part of the story or if something actually happened. Because if you see the last angle they showed, Sheamus cracks his head off the concrete really good.
Yeah, and also with Cesaro doing that dive, landing on his head. I mean,
Took a lot over the shoulder. It looked like. I mean, he still landed on his head, but he got a lot of other weight in another area.
Either way, man, he just had shoulder surgery. Like, none of that could be good for him.
But he sold it really well. Like, I can fight with one arm. I'm fine. Let's go.
Yeah, no, like they both look like beasts. Like, this is the best match they've had, for Sheamus in ages. Like, not even in this series forever. And for Cesaro, he always has good matches, but between each other, this is the best match they've had. I'm not sure if I'd call it the match of the night, though.
It's better than the main event.
I think the wrestling in the main event was fun. I think the best match was the women's title match.
Yeah, it was really good. I was surprised that Charlotte won, but it was definitely good. Spoiler: Charlotte wins.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that dive by Cesaro, that was pretty crazy. This match was really hard hitting. We both think it's a great match. I'm assuming someone got hurt.
So I'm thinking is someone got hurt in the rest. Like, no more, dude.
Yeah,
they're telling me that you guys are both done.
Yeah, get out of here. You both fucked up once. You need to get out of here.
Like, and that might be what it was. They did 2 really, really big bad spots, and they were just like, nope.
I didn't see the part where Cesaro hit his head. Was that caused by, or Sheamus hit his head?
It's when he did the lariat over the barricade.
Okay.
When Sheamus came down, he didn't have his hand where he could catch his face. It was like he caught himself, and his face just waxed the concrete.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't anything Cesaro did.
No, I think it was just he took a hard hit, and they were like, no.
Okay.
But we'll find out. It could all be a work.
Because I can see, WWE getting mad at Cesaro for doing that dive and landing the way he did, and then if he hurt Sheamus, be like, dude, that's 2 things you messed up on.
2 things in one match. What are you, Seth Rollins? He's not even wearing face paint.
You know what's really funny too? I'm not sure if you read this. I'm just going to go to the Seth Rollins thing really quick. This is super fast to glance over it. Bret Hart's brother was kind of talking shit about Seth Rollins, the way he wrestles, and basically almost blaming him for how that kid died at his school. The Seth Rollins school. You've heard about that, I'm assuming?
No.
Well, Seth Rollins has a school. And
the wrestling school where the kid
died.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Well, Bret Hart's brother was basically, he didn't say it all straight out, but it was very much hinting at that he blames Rollins for that. You know what? And I just want to clear the air on my opinion on this. I don't think fucking Seth Rollins is a bad wrestler. I don't think he's dangerous. I think there's one move that's hurt 2 people. That's it. That running knee that Cena did, he should have moved his head. I blame that on Cena, not Rollins. And the 2 power bombs, yeah, they should probably get rid of that move if that's the case.
He didn't do it this match.
Well, yeah, getting up Owens will be a little bit harder, though. He's done it to other people, though. I can see him doing it. But I don't know. He didn't do it, and maybe they're getting rid of that move. I think that's safer. I think doing the curb stomp was safer. But I don't
even know why they got rid of that move.
They don't want kids doing it. They don't want kids doing it to each other.
Oh, it's all for the children.
Mm-hmm.
Bastards.
Yeah, fucking kids.
Wrecking wrestling.
Why do you have to be like us and wrestle with your friends in the backyard?
Can't you just powerbomb your friends to a table like we did when we were kids? It's just easier.
Just jump off your roof. Fuck.
Yeah, just jump off your roof into your pool and drop an elbow on your friend. It's totally safe.
Yeah, just don't kick them in smash their head into the concrete.
Yeah, just don't try to put their head through a cinder block. That wasn't a real cinder block.
Dean Ambrose has steel in his head. No, it's good.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose truly is Wolverine.
Yeah. But yeah, so Cesaro and Sheamus go to a draw at the 7th game. So I'm assuming they're going to have another match. I heard something on the Solo Monster Sound Off from one of his listeners. He wrote to him and said this. And I think it's a really good idea. And I was kind of thinking it, and then I heard it on there, and I was like, wow, that's kind of smart. And I was thinking that too. I didn't know about the draw. I was thinking maybe do a tag team later. But now they did a draw. What if they become a tag team and go for the tag team titles? Because they never said what belt was for.
No. It'd be so dumb to basically have wounded your tag team partner. You're like, all right, now we're gonna go for some belts, buddy.
But you could say, hey, man, like,
on the way.
But I could see how they can do that. Be like, you and me push each other to our absolute limit. I know how much of a beast you are. You know how much of a beast I am. You know what? I respect you. Oh, I respect you, buddy. And like, let's be a tag team. You know, I can see that happening. You know what I mean? It's not out of the limit of possibility. You know.
It's not, but at the same time, you could still see. I don't always like a tag team that's cohesive, like Sheamus and Cesaro, where they call themselves the European Connection. They already tried that, didn't work.
League of Nations Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, they should call their team Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Sheamus comes out with like an odd job outfit while he's fucking James Bonding it up.
The Accent Society.
Oh God.
But yeah, no, I don't know. So shout out to Solo Monster Sounds Off and like his listeners for that idea. I don't want to fucking pretend it was mine or anything. So, because we're not smart enough to have good ideas.
I don't know about you, but I have a brilliant fucking ideas.
I'll keep my messed up jokes to myself. But yeah, no. So the next match after that was Y2J versus Sami Zayn. I thought this match was fun, man. This was an interesting match.
I had a lot of fun with it. Sami Zayn can't seem to win shit ever,
unless it's that one time against Owens.
Yeah.
So.
Or I think he's beat a couple of people. Yeah, he doesn't beat anybody.
I think he'll get the next one though.
Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like something's gonna happen with him and Kevin Owens, and that feud is gonna be awesome.
I'm assuming Amanda won the predictions this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I missed a good amount this week. I missed the Roman one because I went for Rusev. I messed up on the Charlotte one. Cesaro and Sheamus was a draw. I missed on the New Day one too. So I only got 1, 2.
You got 3. 4.
4. I got 4. 4 of the 8.
5.
Yes. Well, she got 5.
Yeah, Owens, Charlotte, Nia Jax, Reigns, and Perkins.
Okay, so damn, I thought it'd be like really lopsided. I was close. I missed half.
No, it's normally all of our picks are pretty close. I picked the oddballs just to make it more fun because honestly, the women's title match could have gone anyway, and they booked it really well to feel like it could go anyway. I was bummed that Dana didn't turn on Charlotte because I really wanted that.
I think that's going to come sooner than later.
Like. I mean, it was a plus and a but the women's match was definitely good. And then one thought always came up every time I see a pay-per-view. There's a dude that has a sign. Congratulations to him. I don't know which website it is, but 50 straight fucking pay-per-views.
That's crazy.
And like he's like ringside, like damn, dude, you've. And then there's a fucking dude with a face T-shirt, and he's at every single one of them.
Either
so he got face guy.
Go ahead, sir.
People tell me who the face guy is. I want to know who the face guy is.
He's out the heel.
Fucking face.
But no, like he must have won the lotto, or he's suing WWE, and that's what he got out of it. It's like I want tickets every fucking time to.
I'm not dude that got blasted by Brock Lesnar's door.
Oh, dude, he was the kid. He was the kid who got hit by the
door. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
How's Brock Lesnar's face? Fucks you with a door.
He got face fucked by a door handle. But yeah, no. Jericho wins this match. Sami Zayn went for the haluva kick 3 times, missed every time. Jericho hits the code breaker, and Jericho goes on. The reason I think this had to happen is because Owens is champion. You got to keep Jericho strong, especially what happened on the last match tonight. You got to have Jericho have the credibility still. He has credibility from the past, but you got to keep him still going. So I think that's what had to happen.
Do you think you'll see Jericho with one more title reign?
I do not, unfortunately. I think it'd be cool, but I don't think so. I think he's just going to be there and doing mid-card stuff. If he ever wins another title, I think it'll be a tag team one with the Owens if they do stay together.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know. It'd be nice to see him like the U.S. title or like the IC title again.
Yeah, but it's on SmackDown though, so you have to make a trade.
Yeah. Do you think you'll see trades coming up at some point?
I do.
Like after Survivor Series?
I'm not sure about Survivor Series, but I could see it happening soon. I mean, maybe for Royal Rumble or WrestleMania, or you know what they're gonna do? They'll do a basic WWE thing. Oh, in 3 weeks we're gonna do the trade deadline, like out of nowhere.
There was trading allowed?
Yeah, when the fuck was this even established? Like, really? Like, we could trade people? Like,
There's any fucking rules to this?
yeah, dude, WWE changes the rules as they go, man. They just make shit up. So
Make it up as we go.
yeah, so I can
Professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck it.
I can see them thinking like sports have a trade deadline, so should we? You know, so
I figured that's what they ended up having to do.
mm-hmm.
So then we get what? The women after Jericho and
yes, a really, really, really good women's match between Charlotte, Bayley, and Sasha. You know, and they always keep talking about, especially Sasha, this women's revolution, blah, blah, blah. You know, honestly, tonight is a good way of showing that. You know, like, this was a great match. It wasn't like a bra and panties match that Vince Russo loves so much. It says saved wrestling. It isn't, you know, like having a mud match or a bra and panties match or, you know, some kind of cat fight. It was real women's wrestling. It was really entertaining. They were telling a story in there. Great moves, you know, and they're all really good looking. So it was fun.
Speaking of women, coming up, we have No Mercy, which we've only seen the promo for the triple threat. Mm-hmm. Now, there's been talk of that Nikki Bella Carmella no DQ match. Would you be excited to see that?
I'm excited about the feud because I think they've been doing it really well, especially Carmella beating her, you know, and doing all these like heel things. I'm really into that. The one thing that I'm not looking forward to in that match is because it's PG. They can't really do much with it. They can't like do a bunch of brutality in a no DQ match, and that's what I think no DQ matches should be, just having a lot of.
What's she gonna do? Fucking take a flat iron to her face?
Well, no, I'm just saying use like a kendo stick or like drop her through a table.
They should talk to you. They're fucking women. They want to take the bumps like the men. They should be able to go through a table like a man.
No, like I understand that, you know, and they keep on saying we want to be on like the main event, and I like, but at the same time, a lot of people like, okay, say me for example, right? Do you ever see those UFC fights where the girls get the shit beat out of them and it's really bloody and gory?
Well, yeah, that's UFC. They're punching each other in the fucking face.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying though. It's like to me. You mean I'm all about women's, you know, being equal and like, you know, having women like equality and stuff. But when you see a woman get her face bust in, it to me it's kind of off-putting. It's a little unsettling, you know. I'm all about women getting the shots in UFC, like, you know, they're doing their dream. I'm all about that. But when you see a girl's face all broken and busted open, it's very, you know, off-putting, you know. And I think that's some reason why a lot of people, not a lot of people, don't get me wrong, a lot of people love Lucha Underground, but some people get turned off on Lucha Underground because the guys face the chicks, and they don't want to see the chicks get the shit beat out by a dude. So when you have a hardcore match, a no DQ match with these two women, how far are they going to go? See, I think in WWE's landscape, they could go a little bit farther than they are, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think they will, so I think it'll just be a boring-ass match with, you know, no count-out.
Yeah, well, and that sucks, and they shouldn't book it as a no DQ match. They should book it as a no count-out match. You must win by pinfall or submission.
Yeah.
If you use heelish tactics, you can't lose, you just won't win.
You know what I wouldn't mind seeing if they were going to do this, just because I think it would make it so it doesn't have to be a hardcore match, but you can use weapons and you can do stuff. Having like a
strap match?
No. That'd be cool though. That'd be great.
Dude, put them on a bull rope match.
A false count anywhere match and have them start fighting like inside the back like locker rooms and everything. You know, like a little face bump off a table. You know, like throw them to a door. You know, then you can have a bunch of weird like, you know, back scenes. I think that'd make the match really interesting.
Hit her with a box of tissues in the face.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Still hurts, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's not
comfortable. Hit the face with a box of fucking Kleenex. That still sucks.
Yeah, get in the corner right in the eye.
Yeah, corner right in the eye. So you're like, I fucking hate you.
I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for. Oh wait, well, 1 second. Let's finish this one first. Okay, so Charlotte does get the victory. This match was amazing in my opinion. That backflip that Charlotte did, the double, like, you know, on
the double moonsault.
Well, it can't really be called a double moonsault because it wasn't two, you know, moonsaults. It was a moonsault on two people. So she hit the moonsault on Sasha and Bayley. That was a cool spot, man. I really liked that.
Good thing Charlotte looks like fucking Gumby.
Well, the thing is she was also a gymnast before she got into wrestling.
Yeah.
So that really goes a long way right there. It's kind of like, with hockey, right? On hockey nowadays, they have a lot of people like getting taught by figure skaters and speed skating coaches because they want to be better skaters. In wrestling, it's not a bad idea to do some kind of dance or ballet or gymnastics before you get into wrestling.
Yeah, look
Because
at No Way Jose.
no way, what was I?
Can't wait for him to debut.
It's just gonna be like Adam Rose, dude. It's the gimmick is fun.
I think it can work. I think he can work.
I think Adam Rose could have worked as well. They just don't know how to book it right, and I don't think they're going to book him right when he goes to WWE. Like in NXT, it works.
He's off against Heath Slater.
It'd be fun, but it's just going to be a gimmick. I think if they let No Way Jose do what he did at the last pay-per-view on the last takeover, let it be that angry No Way Jose, I think it could work. But they got to do it right. I just think he's in such a gimmick where it's fun, but that's going to be very, very tiresome very quickly. So, well, let's get back on. Let's finish with Charlotte and fucking Bayley and Sasha. Sasha hit the bank statement a good amount of times, almost won. A few Bayley to bellies. But at the end, man, it was a kick. Well, also Dana Brooke interfered. She had a Bayley. Was it Bayley that had the pin?
Yeah, Bayley took the pin.
Well, no, but when Dana Brooke got in the ring.
Oh, Dana Brooke took out. She interfered on both of them. She interfered on Sasha having the bank statement on Bayley, and then Bayley having a pin on Sasha. She had jumped into.
Okay.
And then they finally did the one elbow to the face that knocks everybody out for the rest of the match.
Yeah. So Sasha was getting in the ring. Charlotte comes over, gives Bayley the boot to the face, which knocks Sasha out of the ring. I think they're going with I hit your head on your head kind of thing, and then Charlotte gets the win, 1, 2, 3, and still your champion. To me, this was my match of the night. You'd like the Cesaro and Sheamus. They're both really good matches, so I can't really be mad about it. Going on to the next match of Roman Reigns versus Rusev. A lot of people are going to give me heat about that, but yeah, it was a good match. And honestly, I'm not mad about Roman Reigns winning, and I'm going to give you my reason why. See, I'm happy Roman Reigns won because that keeps him far away from the WWE Universal Championship for a while.
Yes, it does.
So
no, I mean it was time for Rusev to lose the belt. I think Rusev should go up against Owens, and he can go up. Roman can sit in the middle and kind of help with some of the little guys.
Well, I think Rusev's going to keep going for the U.S. title for the next 1 or 2 pay-per-views.
Yeah. Well, we found out that the next Raw, I really liked the match, too. Actually, I really did end up liking this Roman and Rusev match. And I don't normally like a Roman Reigns match, but there was a lot of fun of just
Roman's been getting a lot better, man.
Well, dude, I mean, when you catch so much heat of people being like, fuck Roman, he's getting the John Cena treatment, the only way to give it back to the fans is not to be like, oh, you guys are hurting my feelings, meh, 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 meh. It's like, all right, John Cena sucks every time he comes out, and all he does is smile and win matches. Yeah. Except for right now, he eats pins. But most of the time, John Cena wins matches. Roman Reigns, most of the time, wins matches. He can be the next Cena. The thing is, he needed to be better in the ring. He needed to have more arrogance. You got to go bad before you can be ultimately good. Look at every great person in the company have all been heels.
Mm-hmm. I think the money in Roman Reigns is him being a heel. I mean, The Rock wouldn't have been The Rock if he didn't turn heel.
No.
Rocky Maivia was a horrible idea, but when
Rocky die.
It was pretty crazy back then. But when he turned into be The Rock with a Nation of Domination, people started to get behind him. So I think he can do the same thing if they switch him heel. But honestly, if you look at all of Reigns' matches the last year, he's been getting really good. I'm not saying he's good as in Owens or Zayn or Rollins or AJ, or those people, but I think he's getting better where he's not oh shit, it's going to be Eric Rowan in the ring, he can hold his own and he throws on entertaining matches. So.
Yeah, Eric Rowan, I think at some point will get good, but it looks like the spoiler for tomorrow night will be a bit of a bummer, but I won't say it.
Does that have anything to do with Harper?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then
I won't say it.
Yeah, don't say it. I'd actually rather see where he comes in. I don't want to know where he's going to come in if he does. So I like Harper. I want to see what he does. But yeah, so Roman Reigns does win. Lana got kicked out of here because she. By the way, when Lana pulled out that ref. How strong is Lana? Because that referee was flying.
Like, whom? Wait a minute. So I was like, who the fuck pulled out the ref?
Yeah,
Lana pulled out the ref?
dude, he got pulled like fucking Braun Strowman pulled him out, and all you see is little ass Lana. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
Lana just She-Hulk really quick. You just couldn't see her.
Yeah, did someone come from under the ring, rip him down, and then fucking go back under, and Lana just sat there? Like, dude, that
It
referee
was
was
Keelan
flying.
Kane.
My God!
Oh god, it must be Kane.
That referee has a family.
Oh god, I miss JR when he had to like call horrific things.
Oh, it was the best. My God, he killed him. Barbecue sauce.
Yep, JR loves barbecue sauce.
I want to try it. I hear it's really good. Yeah, so she gets kicked out. Roman Reigns later on hits the spear after, getting put in the accolade a little bit before that. He hits a spear, 1, 2, 3, and your new U.S. champion is Roman Reigns. So,
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah. Shield.
Shield.
I miss the Shield.
It's okay. Survivor Series will be soon.
Yeah, I mean, get that out of your system, and then go back to doing what the fuck they're doing.
There's no reason for him to join up. Like, I don't get why that's even like a rumor.
You know what's going to happen? Oh my God, that's cute. That's the day that Roman Reigns is going to turn heel.
Oh, put the Shield back together for one last ride, and he fucks them both up.
Yeah, he spears them both.
Yeah, but at the same time, it doesn't have the same like kick in the dick.
Oh yeah, it will, because Rollins will be a face and a half by then.
He's already a face and a half.
So you haven't been the face, like, okay, we're cool now, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry for all that shit, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, like, he's about to get the victory over whoever they're going to go against. Probably Owens, Jericho. Dude, I bet you it's going to be Jericho, Owens, and Triple H. I could see it. And then all of a sudden...
Roman go with? Triple H?
Triple H are just like, I'm not with you, blah, 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 blah. I hate you, and I'm just a bad guy, I'm the big dog.
You have to go to Triple H. He'd have to pull the Austin screw over the Rock McMahon shake.
Could be.
And then start beating women with chairs.
But I'm calling it right now. Roman Reigns will turn heel at Survivor Series. And that will also lead up to Rollins versus Seth at WrestleMania.
Rollins versus Seth at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be Triple H. I think it'll be Triple H versus Rollins at Royal Rumble.
Okay.
I'm just predicting stuff. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. I'm just giving my thoughts. But yeah, so Roman Reigns wins. The last match of the night was your champion Kevin Owens versus the challenger Seth Rollins.
Which was a great match. I love this match.
The match was good. The shenanigans was a little wonky at the end.
Yeah, like, what was that ref made out of? Like, paper mache?
Yeah, right.
Like, dude, he all blasted once and it was just like corpse.
Yeah, I don't even understand it, man. Like, and Jericho, man, he was just like that annoying gnat that wouldn't get out of there. I love Jericho, but like, he got hit, he came back. He got hit, he came back.
I think that was supposed to be the thing. Is like, Jericho's such a good friend. So when he turns on Owens, he's gonna be a face.
Yeah, probably.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. It was a bit sad because I did want some kind of like a more of a push of the Triple H story. But now, who do you think is Owens' next feud? Because it shouldn't be Rollins.
I see it being Rollins again in Hell in a Cell.
In a Hell in a Cell?
Yeah.
They don't have any reason to fight in a Hell in a Cell. I'd rather see Triple H and Rollins in a Hell in a Cell.
What are you talking about? They don't have a reason. Jericho just interfered.
To put him in a Hell in a Cell, though, Hell in a Cell is like a hatred match, dude. You try to kill each other.
Yeah, dude, he basically took his place in the Authority. He had Jericho interfere in the match. He doesn't want to have any bullshit. Triple H fucked him over. He wants to have one-on-one for the belt in that cage so no one can interfere.
So Kane's going to come rip the door off, and Triple H is going to hit with a sledgehammer.
I was going to say the sledgehammer just does all the work. He just takes out the fucking lock with a sledgehammer, knocks the door out with a sledgehammer. Oh, no. No, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. Okay. Here we go. Let me spin you a tale. So basically what's going to happen is Rollins is going to almost win the belt. Then all of you hear is, dun, time to play the game. And then all of a sudden, when he's pissed off at looking at the door, Owens is going to roll out of the ring, go underneath the ring, grab the sledgehammer, boom, 1, 2, 3.
No, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But then, like, Triple H should have to fight The Undertaker for that gimmick, because...
For the sledgehammer?
No, for the lights out with the music thingy.
Oh, I'm not saying let you out. The music will just hit.
Oh. I like it better with lights out than music hits.
Oh, okay. Well, Undertaker can help out.
I'm going to have that. I don't think...
He'll call Bray Wyatt. It's like, hey, can you help me really quick? Just turn these lights off for me.
Can you set these lights off real fast?
I need my theme song to play real fast. Owens needs that sledgehammer under the ring. I need a distraction.
I need a distraction. Can you just come out and do something really quick?
Yeah. So, I was very surprised, man. I thought Owens was going to hit a package pile driver a couple times in that match. I was like, oh,
people always tease that move to make people go, ooh. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, I know. I was even telling Tina, I was like, he's not going to hit it, but it's pretty cool that he pretends to.
Like, he does, like, the thing, and he just kind of, like, throws him to the side, like, no.
Yeah. I also wrote this on Twitter because I thought this was hilarious. It was all about Kevin Owens doing the suck it and Seth Rollins doing the suck it. And I was just like, somewhere the Young Bucks must be smiling.
I wonder if they're going to get in trouble for that. Like, dude, it's PG, but it's a fucking pay-per-view, dude.
Yeah. Actually,
somebody, though, was saying some naughty language during Seth Rollins' intro because they kept cutting the sound out.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh.
So you had that too? Okay.
Yeah. That's bad language.
Not good.
That's someone next to a camera that they're like, will you shut that fucking guy up?
Is Vince McMahon forgot to mute his mic? He's like, this Seth Rollins music is fucking garbage. It's the fucking worst. He's fucking fired. So they had to bleep it all out. So, like, he's fired.
No, Vince is recuperating now after he tore his quad.
What are you talking about? Vince had Vanguard 1 go in there for him. He just flies there and there's like a hologram of Vince yelling at people at the arena.
Wouldn't that be Vince Guard 2?
Vince Guard. Yes, Vince Guard.
Oh, bring it, fuckers.
Him and his dilapidated quad.
Yes. And his defective erection.
Oh, that's what he has pills for that.
Yeah, he does have pills for that. It's right next to his giant fucking 10-gallon bucket of whey.
Didn't they call him the genetic jackhammer when he was?
Yep, Vince McMahon, the genetic jackhammer.
Oh, Vince is the best.
Yeah. Scott Steiner had to have been pissed.
Well, Scott Steiner's pissed about a lot of shit.
Mostly Matt.
I think he fucking hates Hulk Hogan. Like, I don't know, man. I like Scott Steiner. I thought he was fucking great.
Yeah.
Big bad voodoo daddy. Big Papa Pump.
Big Papa Pump.
Dude, it's all about his promos in WCW, dude. I'm sure no one wrote those things for him, but it was just the best. Just basically about fucking bitches and beating up people while he fucks their bitches.
Yep.
That's the greatest. So yeah,
definitely sleazier.
Oh yeah, man. What do you think about? What was your overall rating on this pay-per-view? I gave it 2.5 chicken wings.
I'm gonna sit at 2 chicken wings. It was like I got a basket of wings and they were all like half-assly sauced. One of them was raw. I got like one of them I didn't even want to finish. Like I got through 2 and I was like, I feel like I'm gonna feel awful later if I really enjoy all of these.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of like this whole. This is our first. Well, this is actually the first pay-per-view review that we've done since our first episode after WrestleMania. So.
What do you mean first pay-per-view review?
Well, we haven't done one right after the pay-per-view since or after WrestleMania.
Oh my God, yeah.
So, I think this would be something that we might do more of. So keep watching us and listen to us on this. So we might have more reaction shows to after pay-per-views. If not, we might miss a few. We don't know. It's still trial and error and shit.
Remember, I want belts drawn.
Yeah, draw
for the
belts.
Wrestling Gremlins Championship.
Yeah. I can't. Let me see. Like, I can't really see. Like, pull the paper back. Oh my god. What's that show? Oh my god. It's on Animation Domination. It has that little girl, and it has that big ogre-looking thing that like hates everything. Oh my god, something the Insuperable.
Awesome.
I don't know, but it's great. I forget what it's called, but that's what that drawing looks like. That dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a Gremlin stencil, I think, or something. I don't know. I have an idea, but the Gremlin Championship.
I'm a stencil artist, and you're like saying you're gonna make a stencil.
Yeah, well, there you go. Get to fucking work. Make me a title belt stencil.
I got a few things I'm already working on. I'm making some for B-Town right now, so I got to work and finish that. But yeah,
well, there's no title belt for you.
Yeah, no belt for me.
It's mine.
You can have that.
You can't even come here and get this.
Do you actually have someone who knows how to make belts?
No, but I figured if I took some flat metal and some leather and cut out a giant belt and then riveted some metal that was flattened out and made to look like a championship, I can make a shitty party grandma looking fucking belt. Just start unfolding like fucking beer cans and shit and making it into it.
I can't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, see? So shut the fuck up. Do I know how to make belts? You can't come here and take this belt off of me.
I make all the belts.
I will have all the belts.
So what are you predicting for tomorrow night's Raw?
A lot of whining from Seth Rollins, and then a lot of Jericho being like, I didn't do anything to you. And Kevin Owens being like, did you see me beat Seth Rollins handily by myself? And then Jericho be like, no, I helped you. And he's like, yeah. But I beat Seth Rollins.
By myself.
By myself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you have anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
No.
Okay. Well, no.
No.
All right. So everybody, you can follow us on Facebook, the Wrestling Gremlins Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter under Wrestle Gremlins for the Wrestling Gremlins Podcast. You can listen to our shows on YouTube and SoundCloud, always under the Wrestling Gremlins Podcast. Listen to Wrestling Soup, Don, Tony, Kevin Castle, and Solo Monster Sounds Off. Get your news on NoDQ.com. Listen to Knuckle Up. That's Nick's friend who does the MMA stuff, which is really cool. And with that, I think we're done. We will have another show on in a couple days, our normal days. I think we'll have it up by Thursday or Friday. And I'm Bobby. That fool is Nick. Everybody have a great night.
Night, bitches.